Hello everybody and welcome to Microbiology Shorts. These are short videos on microbiology topics. My name is Rebecca Payne and today we're talking about killing bacteria with halogens, specifically iodine and chlorine. Iodine is our first halogen, and iodine is effective against bacteria, endospores, fungi, and some viruses. And the way it works, or what's known as its mode of action, is that it causes alteration in protein synthesis and in membranes. In humans, though, iodine is a nutrient. So this is one of the better ways to kill bacteria, especially when you're using it as an antiseptic on skin. There are two types of effective iodine compounds. One is a tincture, and the second is called an iodophore. A tincture is generally 2% iodine dissolved in 70% alcohol, and that can be isopropyl alcohol or ethanol. A tincture is a great way to disinfect water, and you can add it to water and leave the water sit, and it will kill everything in the water. It can be used in the wilderness or after an earthquake or a disaster. It's a great thing to keep in your earthquake preparedness kit or in your car, in the trunk of your car in an emergency kit in case of some accident. Iodophores are more commonly used in hospitals. An iodophore is iodine hooked to a surfactant or an organic molecule. Iodophores are used for skin disinfection and wound treatment, and one of the common brand names of iodophore that contains an iodophore is called Betadine, which is a commercial hospital iodine disinfectant. Chlorine is our second halogen. Chlorine is very widely used and a highly effective antimicrobial agent. It works by oxidizing. It's a very, very strong oxidizing agent. Oxidation is generally, it's a little difficult to understand, but you can think of it as a means of causing damage to molecules inside or outside the cell. And when you cause enough damage to enough molecules, you can prevent the cell from functioning properly, in which case it will die. Most of the damage that comes from chlorine is to the cell's enzymes, and we know that enzymes are required for life. So if you prevent a cell's enzymes from working, from functioning, then you're going to kill the cell. Chlorine is basically good for killing everything except a few viruses. Bleach is one preparation of chlorine. We know it as Clorox, comes in a container or a brand name of Clorox. It's a liquid form of chlorine. If you add bleach to water, which is a very common way of diluting it because it comes in a very concentrated form, the bleach and the water together produce a compound called hypochlorous acid, HOCl. HOCl is actually the strong oxidant. It can diffuse through cell walls and cell membranes, get inside a cell, go after the cell's enzymes, oxidize them, and prevent them from functioning. You need about 2 drops of bleach per liter of water for a disinfecting agent, and 10% bleach is commonly used as a cleaning agent, especially for fungi in the bathroom. But bleach is very volatile. It goes into a gaseous form very, very easily. And so it's good to do this in a ventilated area because you do not want to breathe in the hypochlorous acid produced when you mix bleach with water. Hypochlorous acid is toxic to fish, and so this is important for those of you who have aquariums. You have to let chlorine evaporate off of the water. Basically, you take it from the tap because our municipal water systems frequently chlorinate water in an effort to get rid of bacteria and other pathogens. So you take it from the tap, put it in an open container, leave the open container on the countertop for about 24 hours, and the hypochlorous acid, the chlorine, will evaporate into the air, and that'll leave the water behind, and it'll be sterile, but it will be free of chlorine, and so your fish won't die. So that's bleach in water. The other preparation of chlorine comes as a form where chlorine and ammonia are mixed together. And this is called chloramine, and this is also a volatile gas. This is also used by some municipal water treatment plants, but unlike hypochlorous acid, it does not evaporate off of water. You can't boil it away. You can't leave it on the bench or the countertop in an open container. It will not evaporate off. So in the case of fish, you would have to use chemicals, and you can purchase those at fish supply centers or pet stores to get rid of the chlorine out of the water, to take it out of the water. All right, so these are the halogens, iodine and chlorine. Very effective, very good disinfectants, and iodine is also a good antiseptic. You don't want to use chlorine as an antiseptic because it is really toxic to all cells, not just microbes, but also human cells and other eukaryotic cells as well. Alrighty, I hope you've enjoyed this microbiology short. Take care, have a great day, and come back again soon.